Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel. We got another pedal fight today, and once again, this is not a fight. Both these companies are great. I just have gotten a lot of questions about the Lex versus the Rotary since I posted the Rotary video, and I have to say, I think I'm pretty surprised just how different they are actually. And I will also upfront tell you that the Rotary has way more headroom. Like when you turn the Lex on, it feels like it compresses a lot of the sound, whereas the Rotary feels like more open and airy. So we're just gonna do a quick video today, just a comparison of the two. We got the Josh Williams Mockingbird. We're going into the 2-rack Bloomfield Drive, which is right behind me. There's two mics, there's a 57 and there's a ribbon mic from SE Electronics. And yeah, we got a Jazz 3. Let's hit this sucker. Alright, we're going to start on the neck pickup. Keep it nice and chill and smooth. So there's some verb on there, and it's fairly clean. I have the lead channel available to me on the floor, so like if we want to get some overdrive behind, or in front I should say, of these Rotary pedals, we'll do that too, because people have sometimes complained that the Lex has like this digital like clipping thing that they hear when they add overdrive before it. So, alright, so here's the Rotary. I'm just going to go back and forth. I'm going to try to match them as close as I can, and we'll go from there. So hopefully that comes through. Like, there is definitely a more open, kind of more volume with the Rotary. It definitely feels a lot more like cleaner headroom than the Lex. So if you're looking for that, then the Rotary is the way to go. If you want something that kind of you know, squashes, compresses the tone a little bit, makes it kind of like that nasally narrow type thing, the Lex does that pretty dang well. Now, the thing I will say, the big difference between these two, there's a lot of differences, but secondary functions on both of these, but I feel like the Lex gives you a little bit more deep dive with it. But the Rotary itself has a mid boost switch on the front here, which if you want to check that out, go back and watch my last video on the Rotary. But if I add that in, it just gives us a little bit more oomph, I would say, tonally speaking. All right, so I'm gonna mess with the drive and show you that, and then we'll do the brake so you can hear that. And then I'll put some overdrive through. So here is the, let's start with the Rotary. So visually speaking, this is very interesting because when I'm looking at Luna and I'm looking at the waveforms, on the Lex, as I move the drive volume knob up, or more drive, I add more preamp drive, the signal in here, the waveform shrinks, gets smaller, so it's visibly quieter. Same thing kind of happens with the Rotary, but you're already starting with so much headroom that it doesn't matter. It's like negligible. And whereas I think the Lex, in my opinion, just from hearing this right now and seeing that, this is the first time I'm having this epiphany that, wow, the Rotary does have so much more volume and so much more width available. So that's crazy. That's very interesting. All right, so let's do, let's put some overdrive for it. We don't need to do the brake. Here is the lead channel on the Bloomfield drive. All right, cool. Here is the Rotary. All right, let's do the Lex. All right, cool. Now let me bring in the drive from the pedal on top of the overdrive. Let's put it around like 3/4 of the way up for both of these. So there we have it, the Rotary and the Lex. It's up to your ears. So they're both great. I mean, like, honestly speaking, I've had the Lex for over 12 years, probably, something like that. Maybe even more. I don't know. But I've had it for a while. This is like the Gen 1, I believe. Well, it's definitely the Gen 1 because when they changed circuits a couple years ago, it's way before that. But anyway, I'm judging this against the Generation 1. I don't know if Gen 2 has more headroom, but I'm going off of what I have. But the Rotary is, in my opinion, my clear winner because it's got so much more volume and so much more headroom. So it's way easier to kind of craft the drive section of that pedal and get it to where you want it, where it also mixes and matches well with other overdrives or fuzzes or anything else that you're using that's going to get a little bit hairy in front of it. So my choice in the pedal fight today is going to be the Keeley Rotary. I just think it's killer. It's awesome. All right, so that's my 2 cents. They're both great. Everybody take care of yourself, take care of each other. I will see you next time.